everyone. Today I wanted to talk about Sun in the 10th house. This is part of my series where I talk about Sun in the different houses on the zodiac wheel. So this doesn't have anything to do with your actual zodiac sign. You could be an Aries sign, a Gemini sun sign, or even a Taurus or any other zodiac sign. But this is talking about the house where your sun sign is in on the zodiac wheel. So today we're talking about the sun in the 10th house and how that manifests in your personality, the way you go after what you want, your identity and sense of self. Before I get started with the rest of the video, just a quick roundup. I do natal chart readings, I do synastry chart readings, and I also do tarot readings. So if you'd like to contact me for any of these for a personal reading, drop me a message on Facebook or email. Facebook is facebook.com/VenusianScorp. Email is astroluck111@gmail.com. I posted both the links to contact me in the description box underneath this video. So you can contact me for a personal reading if you want to book one with me. Let's get started. Sun in the 10th house. So what is the sun? The sun represents our identity. It's our ego. It's our sense of self. It's a very core intrinsic part of who we are in our day-to-day lives because it's connected with our ego. It's how we identify with ourselves. Now the 10th house is about your career. It's about your ambition, your drive. It's also the way society perceives you in public. So this is not about the first house. This is not like the first house where it's about how people perceive you when they meet you for the very first time. The 10th house is how society perceives you as a result of what you've achieved and accomplished. The 10th house is very Saturnian. It's traditionally ruled by Capricorn so it deals with these themes around life like status, your status in life, like you are usually the go-getter types. And because the sun is so strongly connected with our sense of self, our ego, and it's literally our vitality in life, right? Like it's the life force that we use to operate in life. It's a very important part of who we are. So as a sun in the 10th house, you could be quite possibly a workaholic. Now, of course, I always say it depends on the whole chart. You could be having some debilitating aspects to the sun, or you could be having some negative aspects to your sun sign. As well as you could have a zodiac sign, sun sign, which is like in its fall or in its detriment. That's going to affect how you operate in life. So I always say it depends on the whole chart and aspects. But then if we are talking, this video only talks about this particular aspect, which is the sun in the 10th house. So I'm just going to be focusing on that here. So as a sun in the 10th house, because the 10th house has to do with the themes around ambition, drive, career, your public image, your status in society, these things are going to be very important to you because that's your sun, that's your ego. So like I said, you could quite possibly be a workaholic sometimes. You could be very driven and ambitious in your life. You could be less emotional because this is the 10th house we're talking about. It's very Saturnian. Now you could have a Cancer sun sign, right? Like you could be a water sun sign and be very in touch with your feelings and emotions because water is about emotions. But having your sun in the 10th house makes you very aggressive when it comes to your career and finances. You are a go-getter. You go after what you want. You're very ambitious. You're very driven. You're most likely very disciplined in life. You take these things very seriously. Respect is extremely important to you. Now, respect is important to everybody, but especially as a sun in the 10th house, because it's connected with your ego and sense of self, and because the 10th house is literally about your public image, you take these things very seriously. So if somebody is trying to so as a hypothetical example, if somebody is trying to tarnish your image, right? If somebody is trying to do you harm, you're going to be the type of person who covers all their bases. Because Capricorn, I like to think of it as almost like the mafia boss or somebody who just boss energy, like somebody who doesn't lose their cool. Somebody, even if they want to take revenge on somebody, it's going to be done in a very smooth way. It's not going to be like the thugs who actually do the dirty job. Like Capricorn is going to be the one who actually gets the job done through these guys. So that's your energy. So you're very cool, you're very calm, you're very collected most of the time. You don't let emotions get to you. You're most likely not a very emotional person. I'm not saying you don't feel feelings because everybody has feelings. but I feel like you don't really express that as much, or you don't really let it get to you. For you, it's more about being productive and making the most out of the day, making the most out of your career and life and your business, making more money, like, getting a better status in society, like moving up the corporate ladder, that sort of thing. Those are the things that really drive you from inside, because it's strongly connected to your sense of self. That's why it's so important, because it's literally like a driving force from within you that propels you to do these things. um, so like I said, you could be a water sign like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and be very in tune with your feelings, but on the whole you're not going to be as emotional or as carried away with your feelings as, say, somebody with a water placement in, let's say, another house, or another house on the zodiac wheel. um, you are most likely very disciplined, because Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn, it's also the ruler of the 10th house. Saturn is about discipline, Saturn is about restrictions, delays, challenges. So you may almost have this outlook towards life where unless you struggle to get something, you feel like it's not earned. So you always have this motto in your life at the back of your mind, that life is not meant to be easy, life is meant to be a struggle. You only get things through hard work and determination, that sort of philosophy. So you can, even if something comes to you easily, you're not going to value it, because you didn't work hard to get it, if that makes sense. So you can sometimes be very harsh on yourselves. You can be very harsh, because again, it's very Saturnian energy, it's very disciplined, focused on discipline. So if you are not disciplined in your life, you can be very harsh on yourself. You can have trouble with unwinding and just relaxing with life, because sometimes you may feel like, even if you're taking a vacation or just enjoying life, you can sometimes think, what am I doing with my time? I could be using this time to make more money or just be more productive, that sort of thing. That is very Capricornian, Saturnian energy, where fun is not really important to that extent unless it gives you some kind of benefit. So you may be the kind of person who does things only if there is some kind of benefit to you, because the Capricorn motto is I use, so you always look to the utility of things or situations before you do something. And sometimes this can come across as very cold and harsh to other people who may be of a different temperament than you. Um, so yeah, so you don't mean harm, I'm not saying you mean harm, but this is just, you're very practical, because Capricorn is an earth sign, so, and the 10th house is about practical matters. So your life force, what really guides you, your ego, your sense of self, is about being practical, is about looking at, okay, how do I get to this level, or I want to achieve this goal, how do I get there? And then you're going to work backwards to achieve, to go through those steps to reach that goal. So you can be also concerned very much with your public image and status. Like I said, um, you may look for relationships, or you may look for friendships that can benefit you or that can help you go to a higher level in life, right? So these are some of the ways the sun in the 10th house can manifest. Of course, like I said, it's going to depend on aspects to your sun sign. It's going to depend on what zodiac sign your sun is actually in. So it's going to depend on your whole chart, but this is just a gist of just the sun in the 10th house. So I hope you like this video. If you liked it, do give it a thumbs up and like. This helps me, my videos to reach more people who are looking for similar messages. Do be sure to drop in a comment in the comment box if this resonated with you. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, definitely drop me a message on Facebook or email. Both the links are in the description box under this video. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching.